super excited about making today's video because I finally got the new exhaust system for my car. The exhaust system that I picked out is the Roush Extreme Catback exhaust, and today I'm going to be installing it on my car here in my driveway. Originally I wanted to get into the shop, but it didn't really work out with the scheduling and Alex wasn't really available, so I figured, you know, what the hell, I mean, I don't need a lift, we can just get it up on some ramps. I might need to jack it up, I'm not sure if this will be high enough, but yeah, I'll show you guys the process and then I'll show you guys what it sounds like afterwards. So that bracket, it's on both of them. They just unscrew, and then the new mid pipe over there will just slide into that clamp and up and over the axle, and then come down to the back where the new axle back pipes will just take the place of the muffler. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is loosen up all the clamps, and then I'll proceed to get the pipes all out of there. This is where having a lift definitely comes in handy, but I mean, most people do this at home anyway, so not the end of the world. And I am determined to have a loud car. Any of you YouTubers out there, when in doubt, use your phone flashlight. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, the drill was stupid. Cody? Oh, Cody's here, boys. Yeah, dude. Cody's here.
And then as I was turning, it just like, it wouldn't turn, and then as I was going up, it was like, and I was like, what?
Is it an auto?
No.
It's a manual?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you downshift?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, at least you made it here. Going down the hill is easy. Son of a bitch. Oh, got it.
Been hitting the gym.
Oh yeah, I lift. What about it? Dude, I got the screw like, I got it like stuck on there. That's aggravating. Huh. Well, I'm not really sure what to do about that. Oh, I bet I could get it out like through the bottom side of it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna take it all the way off then. Stupid rusty clamps. That's kind of why I wish, hey Roush, if any of you representatives are watching this, you should send new C-clamps for the mid-pipe, because these are rusty and I didn't want to reuse them. I'm just broke and I have to. Alright, back to the garage. Now that your finger's broken, you can proceed with the build. Don't scare my pipes. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. See, I've never actually done an exhaust before, so don't make fun of me. People in the comments like, you idiot! You're so stupid! Dislike!
Dude, just take it out piece by piece, bro. Just slide it out, bro.
No, you don't do it over the jack like that. God damn it.
How does that work?
Well, if we were on a lift, this wouldn't be a problem.
No?
The pipe can't go lower down there.
Yeah.
That's what you need? This to go down?
Yeah. Because this will just wrap around. Who thought of this?
Can't you push it like over there and like back? And then turn it that way.
And then it hits this.
Oh, that's true.
There you go.
Want to explain the situation for us?
Okay, so the ramps weren't high enough, so we tried to use the little jack that we have, and that couldn't get it high enough. So now we're borrowing the neighbor's actual jack so we can get the car high enough so that we can get the mid pipe up and off of the axle.
Oh.
Ah!
Got it?
Yes! I got it. It needs to be higher.
Okay.
Oh, do not try this at home. Use a lift. It needs to be like 3 inches higher at least. It would fit if the ground wasn't higher over there. It's not a space issue, it's a clearance issue. Alright. So it's gotta be higher. Alright, so flash forward about 7 hours. It's about 8:30 at night right now. And unfortunately, I was supposed to get off work at 7, and then of course with my job, if there's a car going out or whatever, I have to stay there and wash that car. So I had to stay an hour and a half late tonight, of course the night of all nights, but I'm determined to get this project done tonight. I'm going to try to set up some lights so I can show you guys what I'm doing. But basically earlier we had a huge problem with the jacks and we weren't able to complete the project because once we are able to get the new mid pipes in there, it'll take like 5 minutes to bolt the whole thing up. But it's just a process, so bear with me. Neighbors are starting to look at me. Alright, so after driving my car around for a couple days, one thing that I really like about my new exhaust is that it's not overbearingly loud. Like, it's certainly loud and way louder than stock and it has a really good tone to it, but it's not so loud that it drones really bad inside the car and like your ears are bleeding. Like, it's not really like that at all. Now, I can't really say the same for anybody driving behind me because the way that the Roush system is set up is that inside it doesn't drone, but it's really loud out the back with no rear mufflers. And also you have to keep in mind that my car is completely stock other than the wheels, window tint, and the new exhaust. With that in mind, if my car had headers and catless downpipe and then the Roush Extreme Catback, it would be way louder, which of course eventually it will be. Another thing that I wanted to clarify about about exhaust systems, especially Catback, is whether or not you need to tune the car to put the Catback on. And while if you want to take advantage and get more power, you of course will need a tune. But just to install it, just for the noise, you don't actually need a tune for a Catback. The problem with tunes and throwing check engine lights with exhaust is that you'll throw a code. And so essentially there's an O2 sensor before the Catback, which just measures the air-fuel mixture, and then the one either on the catalytic converter or afterwards basically just tells the computer that the catalytic converter is working. So if it's a Catback system, as long as you're not tripping up the O2 sensors, you shouldn't need a tune. Now, if you have a very modern car, there could be a chance that there's more sensors in the back, so if you go and cut your muffler off, that might affect it. So this doesn't apply to every single car, but for most cars where you're just like a bolt-on, plug-and-play, so to speak, exhaust system, you really should not need to tune. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's upload. Be sure to go to my channel, click subscribe, browse through the videos. I think we're on number 8 now, so that's crazy to me. I feel like just yesterday I recorded the first video. And yeah, I got some more content coming your way. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.